These last couple days have been pretty crazy. A couple days ago, when the Xbox Series S leaked out, everybody was like, wow, this is interesting, but is it true? And then, of course, a few hours later, Xbox themselves came out and said, yeah, it's true. They just officially announced the Xbox Series S. And Phil Spencer did tweet out a couple days later that their intentions was to release it next week, to release that trailer next week, but shit happens, right? It is what it is. And I have to be honest, when the Xbox Series S was officially revealed at $299, a lot of people was like, wow, that's a damn good price. And I seen it with my own 4 eyes. Even some PlayStation guys said that. Some of these guys were like, I'm a PlayStation guy, but that's a very good deal. And let's be honest, if you're a gamer, a console gamer in particular, you don't really play PC games, you really just game on console, and say a game like Fable or Evolve or Halo Infinite interests you, would the Xbox Series S be that second console that you would have just to play those games? Because if you're a PlayStation gamer, you will most likely buy all of the multiplats and obviously the PlayStation exclusives on your PS5. And if you're not a PC gamer, getting the Xbox Series S as your second console because you want to try out some of those Xbox exclusives that's on the way, that makes sense, right? So that's what a lot of PlayStation guys said that I saw. Actually, some of the guys that said positive things, I couldn't believe it. I said, did he just say that? Did he say he would consider getting the Xbox Series S? And I was like, wow, that's a good move by Microsoft. But then 24 hours later, things change. Some of these same PlayStation guys started bashing the shit out of the Xbox Series S. I'm kind of confused. I'm like, hold on, 24 hours ago, you guys were saying it's pretty cool. What changed? Well, apparently some developers came out and said they have concerns about the Xbox Series S. Some developers came out and said, I don't know, something about the RAM could be a problem, the memory. I'm not a tech guy, so I don't know what the hell they were really talking about. But yeah, they stated their concerns about the Xbox Series S. And because they did that, some of those same guys saw negative Xbox news and they ran with it. All day yesterday, they ran with it. They tried to find any developer with something negative to say about the Xbox Series S. And they posted it. And they talked about it. And they absolutely loved it. Then it was so funny because there were some bigger developers from DICE, EA, some other places that said some positive things about the Xbox Series S. Like, I'm paraphrasing here, but one guy said, we've been developing for different systems for years, so this is really no difference. At the end of the day, from what I read, maybe it might be a little bit of extra work to develop on the Xbox Series S. Downscaling on the Xbox Series X to the Xbox Series S might take a little bit more work. Yes, because the GPU is obviously different. There's some other things that's lower on the Xbox Series S. But I just found it absolutely amazing how within 24 hours, it was some positive Xbox news, which, in my opinion, is definitely positive Xbox news. And these Xbox haters made it negative Xbox news. Wow. That's how the console war works, ladies and gentlemen. This is no surprise. When you see things like this that happen, this is no surprise. This is how the console war works. So at the end of the day, I'm starting to realize that no matter what Xbox does, it will always be some type of negative. Now this time it took those guys 24 hours to spin it into a negative. But they will always find something negative about the Xbox, no matter what. No matter what. They said it was positive at first, and then nope, it's negative. So we have to realize that these Xbox haters, that's what they are. They're going to hate no matter what. The Xbox Series S is a console that will be great for casuals, for a PlayStation guy that want to play some Xbox exclusives in the future and they don't have a PC or they don't want a game on PC. The Xbox Series S will be a great second console for that person, which are positive things. Xbox Game Pass is a positive thing. All these things are positive. Xbox All Access is positive things for people that can't, maybe afford a $500 console. Yeah, so no matter what, y'all, what Xbox does will be a bad thing to each and every one of these Xbox haters. I'll put the emphasis on Xbox haters. They hate everything Xbox. Even when they admit that it's good at first, they will find a way to hate it. And that's all I have to say. That's it. We should never be surprised by any hate that these guys hate on as far as Xbox. We never should be surprised. Anything they do will be hated on. So, all right, y'all, I'm about to get out of here. But if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble upon my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you subscribe, please? And if you subscribe, hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. All right, everybody. Peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.